Fam, friends, YouTube in general, what's going on, baby? And welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio, 107.7, home of the truth. What's been going on with you today, man? Huh? Everything good? Everything gravy? Man, I'm glad we all woke up, man, and I'm glad we all have another opportunity to be righteous today and expose these devils. And with that being said, let's get into what this devil decided to do and why she thought it was such a good idea. Courtesy of Radar. Disgraced Louisiana mayor, 43, caught being intimate with son's friend, 16, at boozy pool party before ordering emergency contraceptive. Shout out to Daniel for bringing us this story, and look at her, the molesting mayor right there. Former mayor Misty Roberts is accused of raping her son's teenage friend. Louisiana State Police. Her bright idea was to rape her son's teenage friend. Wow, man. And she was a judge. These are some of the people that we have, ruling over us and governing over us. These kind of people that do things like this behind closed doors. Not all judges. I'm not going to make that claim like that because, that's simply not true. At least I will hope that's not true. But some of them do things just like this. Let's get into the details, fam. Here we go. A Louisiana mayor is accused of having sexual relations with the teenage guest at her then 16-year-old son's birthday party after providing the partygoers with alcohol. And so not only did she rape this child, she was boozing them up, man. A judge, RadarOnline.com, can report Misty Roberts, 43, which means she definitely is at the age to know better. The former mayor of DeRidder, Louisiana, then allegedly ordered the morning after pill to be delivered to her house via DoorDash. Wow. So you raped this child and no one used protection. But I guess a rapist wouldn't be thinking about protection while they're raping a child, huh? They were having sex. Roberts was the mayor of DeRidder, Louisiana at the time. City of DeRidder, right there, right there. All right, brother, have a good day. Those are my neighbors, man. Yeah, they always come through there and speak, Every now and then they slide through on their golf cart, you know what I'm saying? All right. Roberts is charged with third-degree rape and contributing to the delinquency of juveniles after the 2024 party for her son, who was celebrating his birthday with friends at their house, swimming and drinking alcohol that his mother allegedly provided. And that's a dangerous combination, water and alcohol for children that's not old enough to drink. I mean, she was making so many bad choices, man. The teen told Child Advocacy Center officials that later during the party, his mom and his friend were upstairs alone. They were just like, they were having sex, the son said, adding that his mother was drunk and did not remember the incident. Now, so just because you a slut and you get drunk and don't remember raping the kid is not an excuse. It's just another example of how easy you are and how it didn't even take much for you to rape a kid because you're so easy and disgusting that a child isn't safe in your presence. That is, man, I'm trying to tell you. Some of these things are really unbelievable that you would have a judge, a sitting judge, I believe, rape a kid, man, and provide them with alcohol, a judge. Robert's nephew, who was also a minor at the time, said he saw his aunt and friend doing stuff on the couch in the game room. Wow. And he had to see his aunt and his friend doing stuff on the couch in the game room. This is how traumatized this kid was. Who wants to Who wants to catch their auntie raping their friend? You know, from what I gathered, they were fucking, he told investigators. When asked how he got that impression, since he admitted he couldn't see what Roberts was or wasn't wearing, he said just emotion gave it away. Just emotion gave it away. So this kid is having probably to describe something they probably never seen before because they're children. And he saw a motion that he never might have seen before. And that motion was strange enough for him to maybe come to the conclusion of what they was doing. Or maybe with the internet these days, maybe he had been watching porn or seen some videos or whatever. And as a result of that, he knew exactly what he was looking at. Either way, a child should not ever walk in on his auntie raping his friend. Imagine if that was a man. Family members testify. She is currently on trial for the alleged crimes. Robert's nephew said he'd been using his phone camera to see what was happening in the room that night, but he couldn't recall if he recorded what he saw. He added that even if he had recorded it, it was never sent to or seen by anyone, and he's since wiped his Snapchat clean. My goodness. Robert's younger daughter also told detectives she saw her mom and the boy on top of each other that night. Wow. So her younger daughter was also traumatized by seeing her mom and the victim on top of each other that night. Her daughter, who probably never seen nothing like that before. And this molestation took place at the judge's house. Last week's jury saw pictures of the 2024 party, including kids holding drinks by the pool and a picture of Roberts at the party in her bikini. So now we got this 43-year-old hot in the ass judge at the party that's done supplied alcohol to underage minors, and she's at the party in her bikini. She's at the party in her bikini. You see, I mean, man, you can't even make this up, man. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing, man. Let's get back to the story, fam. My bad. Text messages between Roberts and her son that detailed the alcohol the kids wanted for the party were also presented by the prosecution. Additionally, another friend testified the teenage victim appeared drunk at the party while Roberts danced and flirted with him. Wow. While she danced and flirted with a teen in her bikini. Was she trying to be the sexiest girl at the party? Man, what a marshmallow head, man. I'm telling you. At her ongoing trial, a DoorDash driver testified that he delivered Plan B emergency contraceptive for a customer named Misty, who lives at the address of the former mayor. The driver said he recognized the house because he and his wife take their children trick-or-treating in that neighborhood. When the driver heard about the allegation, a few days later, he connected the dots. On Saturday, Robert's ex-husband, Duncan Clayton, told jurors she confessed the crime to him directly. DeRidder has a population of about 10,000. The city is about 50 miles east of Jasper, Texas, and about 240 miles west of New Orleans. Days after police launched their investigation into the alleged crime, Roberts, who was in her second term in office, resigned as mayor. See, you threw all that away, onion head, because why? You wanted to molest your son's friend. You didn't want to protect them. You didn't want to lead them in the right direction. You didn't want to do none of that. You wanted to molest your kid's friend. You see that? And you threw your whole career away to become to become a pedophile, a molester, a sexual predator, and hopefully, not only will you get to go to prison where you deserve to take a free trip to, but you have to register as a sex offender for the rest of your life so that your picture can be everywhere so that you can't hurt no more little boys. You know? And maybe the first thing you should do is learn how to keep your clothes on and your legs closed. And it'll help you in the long run, trust me. You shouldn't be so easy. With that being said, YouTube, what do y'all think about this? Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. You know we got the playlist, man. Don't forget to jam some of that truth music, man, and make it a righteous day. You know, and if y'all got any stories or anything that you want to send me, man, hey, man, shoot them to me, man. Drop the link in the comment section down below. You can email me, and I'll get back at you. You know, with that being said, I say shalom.